Man, freaking rolled in dirt, bro. And then you come in freaking... What is going on, guys? Today is the last preparation day for the CRX before we go and race tomorrow. And what we have planned for today is change the oil, wash the car, diet it a little bit, throw the skinnies on, and load up all my track necessities, including the helmet. Because sometimes I forget the helmet. I went to AutoZone yesterday to pick up an axle, and I went to Harbor Freight next door and completely forgot what I was supposed to buy. I was editing the video this morning that you guys should have seen Friday, and in the video I was talking about going to Harbor Freight, picking up a dolly for the tranny, one of them shorter ones, and that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to go to Harbor Freight, I'll pick up that mini dolly, and then I'm going to go to Walmart because Walmart oil is cheap, and I am running Rotella, and I've always been running Rotella. Meow. It's okay. I'm going to wash the car anyways. And I don't know if you guys can see, one of his kids is right under my CRV. That's the gold one. Oh, look, it just passed out. Anyways, Mau has 2 kittens, and they're about to be almost 2 years in the summer. So yeah, we're gonna go to Walmart, pick up some oil filter, and then we're gonna change the oil on the CRX and get that all buttoned up. Walmart, got my stuff, and I still feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't know what it is. I guess we'll figure it out when we get back home. Don't want to disturb Meow sleeping. Just roll it down. Okay, so I am draining the oil right now. I went to the auto parts store twice, and both times I forgot to get oil pan gasket, because I told myself that if I was going to change the oil, I wanted to drop the pan, clean it, add a -10 bung for the return line for when we go turbo, and just wanted to say really quickly, thank you guys for 19,000 subscribers. We are 1,000 away from boosting the H22, and I can't thank you guys enough for the amazing support you guys have been giving me in a short span of time since my return last summer. But yeah, I wanted to drop the pan so I can put a -10 bung on it to get it ready for boost, because I know you guys will definitely help me get there very soon. But because I don't have an oil pan gasket, it looks like I'm gonna have to change the oil again when I go turbo. So then when I do that, I'll pull the pan back off, and then I'll tap it. Yeah, I want to know the funniest thing about my header? It's pretty bent from when this header was on the car before me. Slam life. And look, it's dented here, it's ginormously dented there, and it is still completely dented here. And guess what? I still made power, baby. Going down tonight. What the fuck? You won't go down. Ugh. Tonight it goes down. So I lied. This was squirting a ton of oil. I guess I didn't check it yesterday, but there was oil all over there, oil all over here, oil all the way down there, which I wiped, and you can still kind of see oil right there. So I think once everything's all said and done, since I am going to attempt to weld a new bucket bracket thing for the trailer light, I'm gonna try to make a catch can at the same time. I do have some lines and some fittings. I'll try to make it work towards the end of the day. Otherwise, I'll just block it off. These 2 bungs right here actually has baffles in the back of it, so I guess that didn't help oil from out. Time to fill. Looked online and it says that H22A with filter takes about 4.25, and I got 4.7, so I'm gonna dunk all of this guy, and then I'm just gonna dunk this until the dipstick looks like we're golden. Let's get to filling. 102.1. Now, before you guys flame me because y'all seen this box sitting back here, I've used Fram, Bosch, fucking OEM, all that fucking brand oil filter, and I don't see a difference. Oil filter is oil filter to me, and I know you guys are gonna comment shit like, oh, go type up YouTube and cutting up oil filters and so on and so forth. I have not had any issues with Walmart Fram, Ultra Guard, Extra Guard, regular, Bosch, none of that crap. I have OEM Honda filter right here, and I don't even use that shit, so roast me all you want. I don't care. We are golden under the hood. So I wanted to eliminate the front bumper supports, but I kind of want to keep the bumper support because I want the bumper to have something to hold it up rather than, you know, flopping and flimsy and a whole bunch of tap screws or something somewhere to keep the bumper aligned in place. I sold my original red bumper that belonged to the CRX right here, and I took the bumper support off of it. And the bumper support that was on the original bumper was actually modified to a thin bumper support because I had a giant intercooler on it before, and I do not know where it went. I spoke to my buddy that bought it from me, and I'm trying to figure out where exactly is that bumper support, because he told me we did take it off and I did have all the bolts on my toolbox. So trying to find this bumper support so I don't modify the current one that's on the car now. But where is it? The bumper support was in the backyard the whole time. It was just stacked up on the bumpers. But you guys can see the difference between my cut support for my intercooler for this car versus the one that just came off of this bumper. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna weld, like I'm gonna try to get this to kind of sit where it's supposed to sit, and then I'm gonna weld a tab from this guy to this guy so I can chop this block off on both ends. And then this will pretty much act like a JDM thin bumper support, which then will still hold the bumper in place, utilizing these 3 bolts on top and the 2 on the ends. That way I can have a full, complete front bumper support for whatever reason later down the road, and then have a lightweight one for this guy. So I'm gonna weld, cut, reinstall. I wore this glove and I was trying to send it until it was done diddity, and now it's done. Just gotta knock that out. You can see on the other side right here, I cut it a ton lighter. I welded this bracket right here so we can retain the mounting tab, and you can obviously see it right here. I gotta cut all this pretty much, and my Makita battery is dying. Like, it would die after like 5 minutes of usage, so I gotta swap between the 2 batteries and keep charging them. I'm gonna keep charging it until we get that sucker cut. Still going. Before I throw this back on the bumper and slap it back on the car, I want to show you guys a quick comparison once again, now with the ends fully cut out. This is a huge weight reduction. Okay, I'm gonna drop. You guys can't see how heavy it is in the video, so I'm gonna drop it. Right? And then this one, look. Yeah. Now let's put it back in the car. You guys want to know what I am doing right now? wasting a bunch of time. That's exactly what I'm doing. So my buddy just left, hooked it up with a Slurpee because it was kind of hot today. I took off one of these bung caps, dash 10 caps, and it's on my oil pan, right? And yesterday when I was smashing around, I had all that oil squirted out like I mentioned earlier in the video, and I could just simply plug it up or put a bolt at the end of that sucker right there. Instead, I am making a freaking catch can. I do not know why, for that corner. That's what I did right here. I mocked up cardboard, and then now I'm tracing it onto the piece of metal so I can cut them out and tack them in. To tell you the truth, I don't even have gas. I only have like one little bar. But you'd be surprised if I'm able to weld it up. What I could be doing right now is wash the car, which I could do right now or tomorrow morning because I'm not leaving till about 9 anyways. Clean the car out, wash the car. Like I said, I could be doing that. I could be packing up all my stuff. I could be slapping on my skinnies. My whole thing was to cut out the webbing on the frame, all that mat and all that bullshit. But as you guys saw earlier, my grinder took a big old dump, and this grinder right here would die after about 5 minutes of use. So I'm not really in the mood of swapping 3 different batteries 3 different times every 5 minutes. So I'm not doing that. But yeah, I'm just gonna design this catch can real quick, cut it out, try to tack it up. If it doesn't, we'll move on to something else. So whatever you guys see in the next clip is what we did. Ooh, there it is. All right, so got all the pieces cut out. Right here you can see the catch can. I don't have a baffle, but I got some pieces that I'm gonna cut and just kind of angle it all crazy in there like a maze. The car doesn't have excessive blow by, so I'm not worried about it filling up, but this is just something for now. But I got it all cut out. Oh, my boy Chewy right here, you can't see him because it's too damn dark, but he picked up a wagon recently because, you know, he came to my house one too many damn times. And then this right here belongs to my buddy Alex. This is the guy who donated the first turbo to me. And yeah, so he brought the car by real quick for me to check it out. And we're going to be spraying pretty much the fender, the hood, and the front bumper. Because before he had a sedan hood and then he had a hatch fender. This car was in a frame, it was in a collision before, and he pretty much chopped the frame, pulled it, replaced it, and got pretty much the front end looking a little bit better. The bumper is still kind of pushed in a tad bit because the T-bar bracket and that side is still pushed in a tad bit, but definitely this control arm is kind of busted because it's still kind of crooked. But anyways, so he came through real quick, and then Chewy showed up afterwards. I haven't got anything done since the last clip other than clean up, but I want to show you guys a quick snippet of what my boy Alex just hooked me up with. You guys ready? That's it. That's all you guys need to see. But yeah, I pretty much did not make the catch can. For 1, somebody was using the dryer. 2, I don't have enough gas. 3, I was so scared to cut up those aluminum that I cut them crooked, so they're not even like 100% you know, squared up. So I just took pretty much the dash 10 line that I made on the 45-degree angle fitting, put that on the oil pan, took the cap from the oil pan, plugged the valve cover back up. Car's pretty much ready to go tomorrow. Interior is cleaned out, and I just got to grab my tools and the battery, which I was supposed to do a while ago from the wagon, and it will be one less thing to do tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning I am pretty much just going to wash the car, load up my slicks, put it on the trailer, hook the van up to the trailer, and take off. But as far as tonight go, guys, I am going to cut it right here because I still got a lot of things to do, which I am not going to record. So if you guys like this little update, hit the like button, and if you guys want to see the race video, be sure to subscribe and wait for it tomorrow. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.